Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's about 8:30. I gotta get this clock set right. December 30th, guys. 8:34. So I'm 12 minutes fast on this clock, my Alzheimer's clock. I got a few service calls to do today. One of them is a tankless water heater. He's getting an error code. I don't know much about him. I'll go over there. Maybe I'll have to call Mikey Pipes to bail me out, but maybe I'm going to do some training this year. Try to get some training from Ream on these things. I really have just avoided them, but we're getting close to the end of the year, guys. Today and tomorrow, and it's a new year. So we're gonna make the best of it. Last year was, this year, 2024 was a tough one, especially if you lived in Florida or, you know, the Carolinas. It's weather. It was a tough year. A lot of shit happened. A lot of mountains to climb. But we're gonna be fine. We made it through. We lived to fight another day, as they say. It is a little hot and humid today, I will say that. Foggy as hell this morning, but we're gonna go and give it our best, man. Let's get her done. My first call, good customer of mine. He's got some slow drains, and he's got a toilet that won't fill. So we're gonna go hit that one first, and then I gotta go to this water heater job, and we'll see what else came in. But it's gonna be another short week, guys. I'm taking off Thursday and Friday. I need it. It's good for me. And I know guys like my brother, he's a union guy. He probably gets 5 weeks off a year. You gotta do that, man. You gotta take a vacation, man. You just need it. You can't be on all the time. So that's my plan, to finish this year out, and then hit the ground running in 2025, Jackson. Let's get her done. Uh-oh, easy with that. Okay, we'll put a new fill valve in.
Yeah, and maybe new bulb.
I'm gonna do everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a new flapper in there. But let me get in there and take a peek at it.
Okay.
See what's happening. These two drains are very slow, you say. Let me just see how long it takes for it to fill up. So this one's these things are making a liar out of you there, Dick.
Yeah, I guess
that's
what I do sometimes. I juggle it.
Yeah, I'll see if there's an adjustment on that sometimes. But let me take care of this toilet first.
Okay.
We'll take a peek at it. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. It's a Sterling toilet. Cold product. Yeah. I can tell that this flapper is hard as a rock. Wow. Alright guys, so we don't mess around trying to fix ball cocks here at Johnny Sunshine Plumbing. we just put a new one in. We're not going to spend a minute diagnosing a cheap part. So here we go. We're going to take this out. She says she can hear it kicking on. This thing is pretty beat. Not the one that comes in this toilet. I want to. So I remodeled this place back in like 2008. So this shit's getting old. Let me go get a flapper and a ball cock. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. Skibooby-Dee. Skibooby-Dee. Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. That's that kung fu grip. Wow. So guys, this piece of plastic here is actually from the flush valve, and this has the potential to be a callback because you can see where it's broken off of there, and if it's not, you know, if we're leaking by there, that's a problem. Why that broke is beyond me, but I think I need to pull the tank to replace that, unfortunately. Maybe I'll just put the fill valve in, fill it back up, and see what happens. I can do a leak test on it, make sure everything's good. So the first thing I want to do is size up this flush valve with the new one. Bada bing, bada boom. They're exactly the same. So I'm going to go ahead and stick her in there. I may have broke that putting on that new flapper, because that is definitely not original equipment, and it's been a long time since I put this toilet in. Kung Fu grip, boys. And don't hold it real tight, you know, just let it seek its own spot there. Ouch. Wah, 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 wah. It's easier to do the Kung Fu grip with a rag, I can tell you that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put a new supply hose on. This is a 12. With this CPVC, you're better off going up to a bigger size so that you don't have pressure pushing down on that CPVC. So I'm going to go with a 16 on this one. And there won't be any pressure whatsoever on that. Excuse me. And I always use the supply hoses with the metal nut. I heard a while back that they were going to outlaw those plastic nuts, but nothing ever happened. Don't want to start. Johnny's a little shotwadi manani this morning. What the fuck? Come on, man. Oh, Jesus. God damn it. There we go. Yeah. Just can't get anything started here today. What the fuck? Goodness gracious. So, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Jimmy Carter died.
No.
Very sad.
It is.
If any, yeah.
Quite a man.
He's going to be St. James, St. Jimmy.
Definitely. And guess what? The flags have to fly past half staff for 30 days. They'll be flying that way on the 20th of January.
A little slap in the face for Donnie boy.
That was the headline I read. Jimmy Carter gets the last laugh on Trump.
Well, Trump's probably going to have a problem with it. He'll be whining about it. All right, so Let's put this guy here. So I'm going to do a little leak test on this and make sure it's good, and then I'll start working on all this other stuff. Let me go get some leak test. Alright guys, so we're gonna flush this. Make sure it's actually flushing, which it's not. Wow. No fucking on. Seem to be off to a rocky start today on this Monday, guys. But we'll get it. We'll get it done. Alright guys. Yeah, this flapper's not working in here for some reason. It's not staying open, man. Wow. I think he needs a new handle. What he needs, I'll be right back. Okay. So these are reverse threads, and we're going to change this out and see if that's the issue, why it's not flushing, because it really, I've got a new so, yeah, that's kicking it up higher. What I do when I tighten this nut down, guys, is I always push down on the handle as hard as I can, and then tighten it up. Because what happens is, over time, nobody ever slams it down. They slam it the other way, so you want it to go as far over as it can, and then put your clip on. gonna put it over here to really kick that sucker up. And these are nice because you can just bend it to get that proper adjustment. That should take care of that. I'm gonna get this sink running. See if it backs up. Which I think it is. I know it's got 2 lavatories tied into a 3-inch stack on this in this bathroom. Possibly even catching the kitchen. So I'm just going to run my Super V right through the drain on the sink and clear that. I'll show you how I do that. You don't need to take anything apart. This should be the ticket here. I'm going to bring this up just a tad. Definitely the handle. That was the problem. So what I got here, guys, is my leak test. I make this stuff myself, and I like these spill-proof containers. This is a Myers cleaning soap, but I'll put this in, and I'll come back before I leave and make sure that this, that flush valve's good. If the flush valve, if it's leaking by, most likely it's because of that flush valve, but it shouldn't be an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and squirt this stuff in here, making sure I don't get it down in the overflow. And this is just food coloring. So we're going to let that sit. I can see I've got water backing up in this sink already. I'll keep my eye on that. And I'm going to see what happens over here. So this one's draining. This is her sink. This is his sink. Most likely there's just junk down in there. So I'm going to let that drain, and then I'm going to pull it off and we'll see what's in there. Most likely it's in the, because this one's draining, they both drain into the same stack. It's not a cross, it's a ba 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 ba. So I just want to, ow, wow, that's got metal in it, metal pop-up. You gotta be careful taking that metal nut off. And for you guys who don't pipe build that fitting, boy, you're asking for problems. There's our problem right there, boys. So I'm going to put this, tighten it back up. Yeah. That's why plumbers make the big bucks, guys. Yeah, that's nice and clean down in there, guys.
Maybe a stick is down in there or something. On the outside unit. The air conditioner.
Okay. Wow, we've got this bull nose back here. So we got two adjustments. I need to put it on that top one, the round hole, to make this thing function properly. Because of that bull nose back there, it's a problem. And I'm not sure if that's in the round one. Crappy pressure, man. It's probably a good reason why, huh? Jesus. It's got a flow restrictor in it. I'm going to pop that out. That's not helping with the, you know, this thing draining fully and cleaning itself. Little O-ring right there. Bam. chance of a good thing. This is a good thing. No green in this bowl. So the toilet's thick. I try to get all the green out, you know. Sink's draining. I don't think he even uses this. This bull nose on the top of this counter, this backsplash, is preventing that rod from going up, but it is what it is. Hey Dick?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you ever try to hold water in this bowl or no?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna adjust it so that you have the max adjustment on that, so it won't back up and it'll keep it clean. Whoa, I took a lot of junk out of that.
There was a lot of junk in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I figured there was.
Yep, it was.
No, we don't really use the stoppers.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's just way too high. It's kind of like in the middle of an adjustment, you know, where it's clear, but because of the position of this, it's let's see here.
Well, if the junk is out of it, it probably should be all right for now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely draining. I'm gonna have to put it back in that hole. Okay. I pulled a lot of stuff. I mean, a big wad. It's clear now. Let me see if your wife's bowl is.
Yeah, hers usually,
It backs up.
her hair, yeah, hers
right.
is usually worse than mine.
All right. Well, let me in here. I'll get this
Yeah.
one cleaned out too.
Okay.
Yeah. Scooby Dooby Dee. Scooby Dooby Dee. Scooby Dee. Dee 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 dee. Yeah, I didn't think yours was going to be, because it seemed like I did this hair maybe a year ago. And hers wasn't backing up. think if anything, it's the same issue right there. These are handmade sinks from Mexico, and I don't know if they were built to the same or any specification really. So these, sometimes you can unspin that a little bit, but I don't want to get into all of that. This is clear. I'm going to do her aerator too. Scooby Dooby Dee. Get into this stuff, man. It's crusty, you know. This will help keep these drains more clean. Bam! We'll let that go right down the drain, and away goes the trouble down the drain. Scooby. Wow, this one left the gasket up in there. Much better. Much better. That's going to work better for them. We'll get this guy back in. Ow, boy. Ba 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 ba. Dee-doo-be-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay. Just put a little crank on that thing down there. Water is not the enemy of plumbing systems. We need the water. All right, so that's done. I always use a bucket, guys. Bring your dye in with a bucket. I've got a gallon jug out there that I can refill this container with, but it's economical to make your own. Very easy. I've got extra bottles of green dye in case I go out there someday and a hole got popped in my container. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. All right, so let's go see what we can get into here. So what's next on the hit list? This right side?
While you're in the bathroom, yeah, this right side. Sometimes it's not bad, sometimes it's really slow. And then sometimes, you know, it'll kind of gurgle over there.
Yeah.
look at this. And held it down there. Try to push, you know.
Spray it, yeah. How's this faucet working for you?
It's good.
Nice pressure. I've obviously taken the flow restrictor out of that. Let me show you in here. Come on in here for a minute.
Yeah.
I took the flow restrictors out of these faucets.
And President Carter
Oh, so we got more pressure?
You got more volume, and it should keep this stuff clean because of that.
Oh, yeah,
And that one's the same.
yeah. Okay. Great.
Toilet's
Now-
fixed.
This,
Oh yeah, you had an issue with the handheld shower. Where is it leaking from?
well, I'll show you where we're doing. And I tried to tighten it, but it just turns. It's this,
That joint?
yeah. And it just turns, it won't unscrew.
Okay, well
So
let me,
I don't know
is,
if there's a wash.
alright, you wanna go turn that kitchen sink off while I got it running in there?
Okay.
It's not a good thing. Alright guys, so this has a flow restrictor in it too. Do you want more pressure?
Well, more pressure would be good, but
All right.
I was just wondering why.
I'm gonna see if I can fix it. It may be because it's clogged a little bit, creating too much back pressure on that joint. I mean, it's only a gasket seal,
Yeah.
but alright, so let's put this baby back on and see what happens. Make sure we're getting good flow here. Okay. So it may be that it's time for a new hose.
I was gonna. Thinking about getting a new unit. That's a new one I put on there.
Yeah, this guy's leaking pretty bad. Let's see, maybe I can put another gasket in here and get it to stop. It's got some corrosion in there, but it may be that it's just leak, you know, it's gonna be a problem. Can I have that knife? This gasket's hard as a rock. Yeah, let me get you a new gasket for that.
Okay. Yeah, but it's hard.
And hopefully it's gonna be okay. Got a lot of corrosion there. All right, let me go find a gasket. Alright guys, I'm thinking he needs a new hose. That corrosion in there is below where the washer is sealing. So we're gonna need to get a new hose for this. The head's good, but we need to get a new ORB, oil rub bronze hose for mowing.
Just the hose or a whole thing?
No, just the hose. The head's in good shape.
Okay.
That little bit of corrosion on the inside of that hose that I scraped out, unfortunately it's below the sealing surface of the washer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want to see what this guy does.
Get a lot of hits on your YouTube.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I got like almost 5,300 subscribers, and I put a video up almost every day, and
Pretty slow, huh?
it appears like it's slow, but that is a lot of water.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, what happens with this pattern down there on that strainer,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it is pretty slow. Let me go get a plunger. But what happens is you don't get that vortex, you know? It doesn't.
Yeah.
This thing actually prevents you from getting a vortex, and that creates the siphon, which would cause it to drain really fast. But let me get the plunger and make sure everything's good here.
Okay.
Definitely had some buildup in it. It's draining faster now.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about that. I'm gonna fill it up one more time. What else do you have, Dick? Anything? Or is this it?
That's it. Are you gonna get a hose or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can get one for you. And it's just down the street, and I can come back and throw it on for you.
Okay.
I mean, it's got a lifetime warranty. If you call Moen, they'll send you one.
Yeah.
Just go buy it. It's oil rub bronze. It could be expensive for just the hose, unless you don't mind having chrome. Chrome's going to be a lot cheaper, I can tell you that. So guys, when I plunge, I try to get most of the air out of the plunger. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just talking to the camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chrome.
Unless it's not that much.
It's going to be expensive buying that one piece, unfortunately. I can look it up on the website, on Home Depot's website, see if they have one, or Ace Hardware. Or if I go to a supply house, it's just going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Honestly, I get shit.
That there I bought bought the whole unit.
Yeah, when did we do that remodeling? Like '08 or something?
Oh, yeah, that was good. I had to buy a new one because it was...
If it malfunctioned?
Yeah, so I just got a new one in there. I bought it at Home Depot. That's when I bought it on Depot.
Oh, okay.
But I bought the whole thing, the head and everything.
Oh, wow.
The one guard that. Not too bad.
So what I was saying, guys, is I try to get most of the air out of the plunger because air can be compressed. When you're using a full slug of water to do your plunging, you're going to be better off. You're going to get more action out of it. So what I do is, obviously, for homeowners out there that don't know this, the only way to plunge this without the water just coming up into this side of the sink, you have to take the strainer out and stick it in this side, whether it's and then put your plunger in, hold this down. See, I'm pushing that air out in the plunger. And that's a lot of water. I'm going to plunge this side just to make sure it's clean.
Okay.
We'll do the same thing and then I'll be out of your hair. What's left of it? No. You got more hair than me, but the cancer got me good. I can't grow my hair. People think I wear this hairdo because I'm like a military guy. I mean, I am. I was in the Navy, but I'm not wearing my hair.
How often do you get a checkup?
I go three or four times a year. I see my hematologist twice up at Moffett.
Yeah.
And fortunately for me, they're opening a new one up here in Ruskin, so it's going to be a lot less drive to see him.
Yeah.
But I do go see my bone marrow transplant doctor once a year. But in the middle of that, at 6 months, I go and see the physician's assistant. So it's a total of 4 times a year, but they just like to see me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 10 years out.
They like to see me. My radiation, I wear my hair long because it covers back here because my radiation, I don't have.
You have no hair.
Hair.
Yeah.
John,
Yes, ma'am.
you had bone marrow transplant?
I did, yeah.
You had multiple myeloma?
No, I did not. I had acute myeloid leukemia, AML.
Okay.
But was in the Navy, and I'm aware of all of these lawsuits and class action things, but it doesn't really apply to me. But, yeah, I've been exposed to a lot of crap in my whole life. I remodeled houses when I was a young kid, tearing drywall, horsehair, plaster, and dealing with lead paint, and working up north in houses that were built in the 1800s. They were just full of crap. And I've been exposed to it. My body was polluted. Hopefully I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to have some more life left in me, but
I hope so.
me too.
What happened with your sister?
My sister Jude she's in the hospital right now. She had an issue with her stomach and had to have surgery last week.
She had cancer too, didn't she?
Yep. Unfortunately, a lot of my family has had cancer now so far. So
My family died from it.
everybody.
I had 2 brothers that died young, one 36, one 51.
Mother was 51.
Another, and my sister had to have mastectomy.
Yeah.
Your grandfather was
My
46.
grandfather was 46 when he died. My mother was 51.
And your cousins were in their 40s.
So,
Boy,
yeah.
that thing's letting you know it works, huh?
Yeah.
So we shouldn't use those strainers?
Yes, you should. Absolutely.
We
With
figure
this,
they catch more stuff than...
absolutely. You need to be using
The
them.
one that's built into the sink
Oh,
stops the vortex.
oh.
Yeah, it slows it down. Not to the point that I thought it was, but I mean, you see it, it's draining now really
Yeah.
good. So, yeah, just keep these things clean. And I see you have them everywhere in the showers, and
Yeah,
it's
we
a
got
good
them out
thing.
there. Yeah.
So, all right, guys, I'm all done. My work is done here.
Thank you,
Okay.
buddy.
So I had to put a new handle on your toilet, a new flapper,
Yeah, I figured that was leaking.
and a new ball cock and a new hose. I always change the hose out.
Yeah.
That thing was 10, 15 years old anyway, so we're
Yeah.
all set now. But it's gonna be 150. What time did I get here? 10 o'clock. It's 10:20 now.
You got here at 9 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So it's an hour and 15 minutes is 125. It's gonna be $200 altogether. Okay.
Okay.
Give you a little discount.
Okay, now,
My accountant told me, you gotta stop giving discounts, buddy. You're not making any money. He told me my prices,
You don't have to give
your,
us that.
your family.
so now, when's a good time to go out to eat?
Call me when you guys are hungry, and most likely I'll be hungry.
Okay.
I can meet you over, it's right
Yeah,
down the street.
Yeah,
right?
we thought that'd be, yeah.
That'd be great. I'd appreciate that.
Okay,
Yeah, after the holidays are done. and
Yeah, everything will let it
After
cool
some
down a
hours.
little bit. Hey guys, so I'm over here. I did my bagel yesterday, or the day before. Little comparison with Mikey Pipe's sorry ass looking bagel he got. He was ranting and raving about how good they are up in New York, and I agree. So I gave a shout out to Lox and Egg Bagel here in Sarasota. And it's been such a long time since I've been here. The owners actually sold this place to a couple of young guys from Long Island. And this lady, she's from Long Island, the woman I gave my order to, and I was just bullshitting with her, and I said, oh, I know. I said, you know Mikey Pipes? She said, yeah, that son of a bitch, he charged me 3 times what a fucking, for my furnace than anybody else. And I said, yeah, he's a fucking schlep. Anyways, so I was schmoozing with her, man. She gave me a whole bag full of free bagels, 4 of them, minis. Ain't got no yellow dough on these motherfuckers. Anyways, I gotta tell you, man, the BLT that they gave me, I bought one. Way better than that sorry fucker I made. I mean, it looked good. But, Mennonites ain't known for making bagels. That's all I can say. Or Amish people. That's not their forte. But anyways, these people are great. I'm kidding about Mikey Pipes. She had no idea who the fuck he is. I said, you sure? I mean, it seems like everybody knows him. He's got so many followers. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about no Mikey Pipes. I said, hey, take it easy, you fucking crazy woman from Long Island. Anyways, I gotta say, thank God I still have a couple of days to go before the first of the year, because I've already broken one of my New Year's resolutions, not to eat out. So that thing cost me $8. They put about 6 or 7 pieces of bacon on that fucker. No avocado, but just lettuce and tomato, some mayo. Absolutely delicious. I got a pickle and a bag of chips. All that with a pickle and a bag of chips, man. Come on, for $8, that was a good deal. And it was delicious. So, there ain't nothing like a New York bagel, guys. Or at least a New England Northern bagel. I give New York hands down the best bagels, for sure. I gotta go to my next job. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with these tankless water heaters. Make myself look like a fucking asshole, but it is what it is. So I don't know if I mentioned the bagel, guys. The new name, it's Buddy's. Buddy's Bagels, man. And they are fucking jamming. They make them fresh every day. She told me everything in that store is baked fresh every single day. And there ain't nothing like a fucking warm bagel. Fresh out of the fucking oven. Unreal. Anyways, it was delicious. I'll be asleep in like 45 minutes if I don't start doing something quick.